Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 7th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so very much for doing so. Now, before we start the reading, a bit of housekeeping. If you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below. And I have updates there from the instructions from Spirit has said, update your website. And so I have. And so I really hope you like what you see. I really think you will. So let's see here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. I love how your cards are just jumping out. It's like, here I am, here I am. Okay, there we go. All right. So we are crowned here with the Five of Cups reversed. So the Five of Cups, change your mind, change your life. So we're going to be going through a transformation as every single sign is going through during this new moon in Taurus. So just be aware of it. It is a time where we're going to say, oh, wow, why is everybody so sensitive? Or why is everything so intense? So just be aware of this. Everybody's kind of like a peach. We all bruise very easily during this time. We're not going to see it in ourselves, but we are definitely going to see it in others. This new moon is in Taurus. So Taurus is a time of manifestation. We're in the Taurus time frame. This is a time where what we set our mind to, we're going to be like, yep, I'm going to do this, and we manifest it forward. Now, when we look at the new moon, I always thought the new moon, you set your intentions in the new moon. 15 days later, when the full moon came, we got our intentions, things were all settled. But it doesn't work that way. You dive deeper into astrology, you set your intentions in the new moon 6 months later. When we have the full moon in that sign, you will start to see your intentions coming forward. And you will start to see that every step you take moves you towards building what it is you deeply desire and what it is you deeply want. So that's going to be very important during this time for us. So with the Five of Cups, we are stuck in a certain way of thinking about things or in a certain sorrow, in a certain upset. Spirit is saying, turn around, change your mind, and you change your whole entire life. Doors start to open. You start to see things quite differently. And it moves us then to the Eight of Cups. We need to take a road for ourselves. Are we going to want to? No. We're going to want to be what others want us to be. We're going to want to be what we think we should be, what we think we should love. And Spirit is saying here, move towards what you desire. We're not ready for an ending, and that's okay. We don't have to be, but being aware that there's an energy pulling us back, that is going to be important, and we have to choose us. It's going to be very important to say, I choose me, I see me, I connect with me. It moves us then to the Page of Pentacles reverse. Now, this new moon, again, is in Taurus. Taurus is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If we have this energy in our chart, if we have this energy in our life, it's going to be teaching us a lot, but we're going to be unwilling students. So just be aware of this during this time. Here, Libra, we are going to be unwilling students, but we are also being called to connect with our inner child, to open up our prosperity, to see our success, but to see where we are afraid to be successful, how we're afraid to embrace what we love, what we love. So Pentacles or money are what we value as much as money. It's also sacred feminine energy. Connecting with that energy within ourselves is going to be an important thing, but it is a hard thing for us. There's something here where it's like, I'm not supposed to love that. I'm not supposed to embrace that. Now, I know when saying money or what we value as much as money, and then using the word love, that might ring untrue. I know it's ringing untrue for somebody. It's like, I don't love money, but I love security. I love protection. I love, the things that are sacred in my life. And that's what Spirit is calling to. Connecting with that, because there's something here that made us think, oh, it's almost forbidden. Like I couldn't have this when I was little. So why would I be able to have this now? We're releasing lies. And that's going to be one of the lies that we release, a sense that I'm not allowed to have this. I'm not allowed to move forward this way. I'm not allowed to be who it is that I need to be, soul and spirit. The Seven of Swords, their lies and their hurts and their pains and their disappointments, and we've been carrying them around with us just for way too long. With the Magician, As above, so below, as you believe it, so it becomes. And that is what we're going to see during this time, a Taurus time. The Taurus time frame, the Taurus new moon, it is a time of saying, this is what I want. Now, it can also be a time of a bit overindulgence. So just know in Taurus time frame during a Taurus new moon, and then 6 months later in November 15th is the full moon in Taurus, give or take, depending on where you are in the world. So here with the magician, it's like as above, so below. As I think it, so I am shaping my steps forward for the next 6 months. And we can say that's always it. Yes, but there's a power to our mind. There's a power to what we desire during this time that is almost unrivaled, that is so intense. Yes, it can lead us to overindulgence. We'll like good food. We will like, good what is it, good wine, good food, good people, type of deal. We will also like the luxury of things. This can be a time where we can again overindulge. It can be like too much food, too much shopping, too much indulgence, too much relationship, too much too much everything. So just be mindful about that, because then it will lose its deliciousness, because we're going to overindulge and it's like, look, I don't want that anymore. So just be aware. The magician, again, calling forward our magic, calling forward our power. It brings us to the Five of Pentacles. Now, it's very interesting. The Five of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. And we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, where it's like, I'm not allowed to have this success. It's been ingrained in me since I was little. I'm not allowed to touch it. I'm not allowed to have it. It's like when you go out with a little kid and you're like, don't touch anything, because you're going into an expensive shop, or you're going into some place where there's a lot of glass. And you're like, don't touch anything because it's super expensive. You could break it all. Like, that's not cool. But here, it's like almost like I wasn't allowed to touch it. I wasn't allowed to have it. And that energy has blocked me. So just being aware during this time of feeling out in the cold, feeling like this is something I have to walk, this is something I have to do all by myself. That is going to be something intense that we have to look at, and that we're going to be kind of pulled back into that mentality until we say to ourselves, no, like that's not right. That's not me. We have difficulty during this time celebrating ourselves. And we have to see that. And we have to say, here, the repeat of the number 5, I want freedom, right? The 6 of Wands is celebrating our success, but the 6 of Wands reverse is I'm having trouble celebrating me. I'm having trouble seeing myself as worthy of celebration. And you're expecting a lot from yourself. And with the Gemini energy here reverse, it can be that, lust trumps love right now. So do be mindful about that. The Lover's card is a time frame, Gemini time frame is May 21st to June 20th. There can be something here where it's like you have to celebrate yourself, because as you go into the next season, that celebration of you is going to be so important. It's going to be so needed, but we're overlooking it right now. There is a power and intensity that we need to move forward in. Again, lust is going to come through. So when overindulgence comes into play, we'll go after things that we lust after instead of things that we really want to build and grow within ourselves. So just being mindful about that and saying, no, I move towards love, and making that our mantra, having that pull us forward, that is going to be a remarkable thing. And it's going to be a very valuable thing. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to win a free reading, put a flower in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone, and hit the bell notification so you know when that announcement is coming, when that video is coming up, because they're always put up at random. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is Serenity reverse. You need to find your peace, and you need to really embrace, Libra, what brings you peace, what moves you forward in harmony of soul and power of self. That is going to be a very important thing. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is balance. So there's no blockage, or right now with balance, there isn't a blockage in our root chakra. It is moving forward in the harmony of us, which is so important because we're all about harmony, right? Libra, we're represented by justice in the major arcana, balance. The scales need to be balanced. So knowing that during this time is going to be a very important thing, and is a very important thing. I need to move forward in balance. I need to root myself in a balance for me as I embrace my life and what I love and what I want to manifest forward. It brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Here it is, the Magician. It's so funny because the Magician comes through very powerfully, but we can doubt ourselves very easily. And this is going to be a time because we're stuck, we're afraid in one reason or another to truly embrace our prosperity and our success, that we can easily listen to somebody else's counsel over our own. We can easily diminish, like see ourselves diminishing our gifts or not seeing our gifts because it doesn't fit into the world the way that we want it to. And if we're saying, oh no, Dane, like that's not me, that doesn't sum me up at all, then this is going to be a time where you know what it's like to not see yourself, to not embrace your gifts, to know your worth. And this is going to be a time where you're called to stand forward in your energy and in your love. So that's going to be a very important thing. All right. So again, this moon, it sets a course for the next 6 months, which is a long time and goes by so quickly. Now I'm thinking of creating a moon journal. Let me know what you think about this. I'm toying around with the idea. I think it's a nice one. So let me know if you're interested. With the Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, it's time. It's time because we need to choose us. We need to say, I need to walk in this path for me, for prosperity, for success, for my bounty, for my abundance, and also connecting with your inner child. Saying, this is what I want in my life, and this is how I need to move forward in what I desire, the seeds I need to plant, the prosperity I need to grow forward in my garden of existence. I'm done with the lies. I'm done with the hurt. I'm done with the negativity. I'm done with it all. I'm not going to do this because I stand before the altar of my existence and I see me. I claim my gifts, even if they might be quirky, even if they might not lead to millions and billions of dollars. That's okay. I claim my gifts. I see my passion. I hear the vibrational energy and embrace my voice. I see my abundance, my success, my prosperity, and I embrace what I love. And that's going to be very important. And know that Taurus is ruled by Virgo. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Libra, so are we. So during this time, what Taurus really wants us to do, the Taurus energy, is embrace love. And so if we, again, have love being our guide forward, say, I embrace the royalty, prosperity, abundance, creativity, distinction of me, we start to look at the poverty mentality. It can be a generational curse, kind of like energy. It's like, I don't know where this came from. I seem to have inherited it, or it's holding me back, or I doubt this and I don't know. And it can come from a past love, a past love. I was going to say past life, but it comes from a past love here, which can be from a past life or, from somebody in our past. So do be mindful about that sense of, I couldn't tell, nobody could see it. I suffered, but nobody could know. So just be mindful about that. Hold your head with pride. Hold your head up with pride. Embrace the power and beauty of you. It is time to see what you love. It is time to bring forward what you love in a balance of the sacred feminine, sacred masculine energy of yourself, to heal, to connect, and to shatter boundaries. I mean, this is going to be a time where it's like, choose you. You've chosen everybody else for so long. Choose you. All right, Libra. Our subconscious spirit message is beauty. Call the beauty forward in your life. Ruled by Venus, you need beauty in your existence. It's just a part of who you are. So embracing the beautiful. And beauty is subjective, right? Embracing the beautiful is subjective. But do it for you. Start to see the beauty, the prosperity, the abundance, the brilliance of life and love and connection. It moves us to our subconscious chakra message, which is interesting. The sacral chakra has been coming up quite a lot, and flexibility especially. So flexibility in the sacral chakra is calling us to be in balance with ourselves. But this is a blockage here. So in our sacral chakra, we have a blockage, we have a doubt, we have a fear. How do I move forward? How do I embrace what I want? Where is it that I need to be? So that is going to be very important for us during this time. A flexibility of our creativity, a flexibility of our sensual energy, a flexibility of our life force energy coming forward, not to have a rigidity to us, because we can. During this time, we can get very stuck of, it has to be this way, or it has to be just like this. And Spirit is saying, let go of your expectations or, what you think it should be, and embrace what it needs to be for your soul and for yourself. It moves us then into our energy to be mindful of. Again, it's It is page energy. So in this deck, it is the princess. The princesses represent the pages in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And this is the Page of Wands. Interesting, the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles both are linked very closely and very powerfully to our earthly plane. And the Page of Wands is saying, how do I embrace my fire? Now, we can have a temper during this time. We can want to throw a hissy fit like a child. So just be aware of that. Fire sign energy can bring a lot of, can bring a lot of anger. It can be very volcanic, eruptive. During this time, know that you are heading towards a transformation. But there's a sense of, but I want it like this, but I want it like that. But this is what it should be. And Spirit is saying, let go of what it should be and see what it is for you. And it moves us then to Pisces energy reverse, the moon reverse. This moon, I guess the reverse of a full moon is a new moon, right? But this moon is saying, embrace the quiet, embrace the silence. See what it sounds like when we turn off our devices and listen to the birds singing, listen to the world around us. We're going to see our fears come forward in a way that we might not have been ready to see or able to understand. And this is going to be a time of healing, a time of connection, a time of greater understanding, and a time of transformation. So know that about ourselves. We're going to see what we fear. And Spirit is saying, look the Kraken in the eye, but don't let it take down your ship. All right? All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.